Good Monday to you, everybody. I'm forecaster Dustin Staples with you as we are beginning a new week. We are now officially in fall now. Mother Nature's going to have a hard time catching up with the season because we're going to remain humid, still remaining near average, but not going to be seeing any 90s anytime soon. We did pretty well on Sunday. Temperatures mid-80s here. Thanks to some cloud cover to the north of us, we didn't really warm up as much, holding in those mid to upper 70s. But overall, it was a pretty okay day to enjoy right there as well. Back at about 4 o'clock this morning, though, we got a couple of 50s, 60s, already near 70 towards the coast. But look how much cooler we are as we yesterday about this time, about 5 to 10 degrees cooler for a good chunk of us across eastern Carolina. So definitely a bit of a change in our atmosphere. Radar's quiet, not scanning nothing really across our own towns as well. But rainfall has been kind of very light and hit or miss for some of you back towards the coast, getting back towards Wilmington. Again, they're still cleaning up after last week's potent low pressure. That brought a lot of rain, almost 20 inches of rain for some folks down there. So they're still slowly recovering for that last week too. Meanwhile, though, here's our cold front here. It's slowly trying to come together. It's going to bring our midweek systems here, even some thunderstorms flaring back up portions of West Virginia already this morning. Now, again, the National Weather Service continues to watch for inundation process. The high levels of flooding possible towards the coast. They've extended this through Tuesday now. Again, high tide developing later in the afternoon. Tropics are still heating up. We may have a named storm or two by the end of this week. Right now, this is off the Cape Verde Islands, about a 70% chance of development. But this is the one closer to home here. This has got a 90% chance of forming. This may get a name by the end of today, if not by tomorrow morning. So definitely something to keep an eye on as we're still in the middle of peak hurricane season. Now, the good news is that no tropical threat to us remains at this time. We'll keep you updated if things change. Winds are going to be coming out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Stay light, variable for most locations. Towards the coast, again, watch out for that little inundation for the potential for some flooding concerns later this next day or two. Temperatures, though, bouncing out in the upper 70s and low 80s here. We'll see a few clouds, maybe a stray shower. I do think most of us will stay dry for the most part. Clouds increase for us overnight tonight with a few showers, possibly a little weak disturbance tries to sneak in here before sunrise for Tuesday morning. Most of this will start to kind of flare up later in the afternoon if we pop and go showers and thunderstorms. So some isolated showers can't be ruled out through Tuesday, and then that midweek front arrives by the middle of the week. Rainfall amounts, though, you do see very light, nothing really accumulating over a half an inch or less for the most part right there as well. Dew points, again, slightly comfortable today, but then the muggy, sticky pattern remains in effect at least through the week, and possibly later in the weekend, we'll be seeing a change in our atmosphere. But again, highs today getting up in the low 80s, a mix of clouds and sunshine. Tonight, clouds do increase here for the most part. We'll be seeing those southwesterly breezes coming in light and variable. Your next 8 days here will feature mostly to partly sunny today, and then again, a few scattered showers and storms moving in by Tuesday and Wednesday, watching that cold front here. And then we're going to keep an eye on what the tropics do this weekend. Whether or not we get tropical rain or not from it, do expect an unsettled weekend. Highs holding in the upper 70s.